Welcome in Exile. Go ahead and slam the like and subscribe button if you're excited for Path of Exile 2. We are only 3 weeks away and we're taking a look at some of the gameplay. And one thing I have to mention, guys, I'm a little worried about Path of Exile 2, just slightly, because they have not showed the end game. Now that has me a little worried, but we still have 3 weeks to go. But we haven't got not even a morsel, like a crumb of end game. And that has me just slightly worried and a little sad. I want to see a little glimpse of what the end game is in store for us. Just a little glimpse, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Now this is phenomenal. The game looks absolutely beautiful and stunning. The graphics look so amazing, and the gameplay seems very smooth and incredible. Like we have the WASD movement, and it's just like a little bit more interactive combat as well with the skills chaining and working together. So we have a lot better combat fluidity, and that is pretty exciting. Like the game just looks really good. But I'm just worried, guys, because we just keep seeing these little introduction gameplay videos, and it's only at the beginning of the game. I think I've seen a million of these where they're just going through the first act or two and killing the boss on each class, and we haven't really seen anything past that, like with the mapping features, how the mapping looks, how the in-game skills look working together, how a nicely built character looks. Just a little teaser. So that has me a little worried, but we still have 3 weeks to go. And the reason I say that I'm worried is because they are taking some risk with this game. There's probably some changes they've made that they know people are going to be upset about. So I'm sure the in-game changes may be part of that. They may be afraid of what people may think or react to the in-game, because they haven't showed any of it yet. I don't think they've showed anything from the in-game, how the speed is of the in-game. You know, we've all seen the slow-paced, dungeon crawling, kind of like Souls-like gameplay, which is fine, but in interviews they've stated that it does speed up and it does get a little bit quicker. And of course, you know, I believe in GGG, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing here. The game looks incredible. This is one of the boss fights, and the boss fights look very interactive as well. And what I want to see is just a little bit of that end game. How does the boss fight look in the end game when your character's pretty strong? Is it very slow and methodical still, or is it quick and easy to do? Map blasting, boss blasting, is it like Path of Exile 1, where once you get pretty geared up, you can just destroy the boss in a couple hits? Or is every boss fight, even in the end game, going to be as methodical and, you know, dodging different hits, lots of arena effects and stuff like that? So that's what I want to see in the end game. I want to see just a simple look of it. But we do have Path of Exile 2 coming out in about 3 weeks, which I'm really excited for. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably get in the early access without having to pay, because I've bought an insane amount of supporter packs. You know, I've reached a max level of supporter packs for years. So I'm pretty sure I'll get in. And if you guys bought MTX and supporter packs, I don't know the amount that they specified yet, but I'm sure if you bought the maximum supporter pack a couple times, you'll probably get in pretty easy. But I can't wait to get in and play Path of Exile 2. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal, and just imagine playing this on your nice large monitor, graphics maxed out, headphones on, surround sound. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic, guys, and we're only 3 weeks away. I just can't wait. It's gonna be real fun. Now we did have some leaks of some of the items as well. Let's take a look at that. Alright, Exiles, here we are on PoE2DB, and we got lots of juicy information here. So in about 5 days, we'll have the live stream event with Path of Exile 2, which I'm looking forward to. They kind of announce all the jazz about your early game access, like I was talking about with the supporter packs. How much you've paid into the supporter packs will determine whether you have to pay or not for the early game access. And this site has just a lot of information on Path of Exile 2, so we're just taking a look at a little bit of stuff here. So what do we have here? Early access. I can't wait. Early access similar to the Fallout or so it'll be similar to previous early access models that they've used before. So these are the confirmed classes we have. We have Warrior, Sorceress, Witch, Ranger, Mercenary, Monk, Druid, Huntress. And there's supposed to be 12. So we have a few more that will reveal. So who knows? We got 3 weeks to see the end game. See, these are the things that are unknown, guys. So that was what I was worried about, is the end game. That was one of my worries. But I really want to see that. But yes, look at all this stuff. 700 plus uniques. How insane is that, guys? 700 new unique items. Think of all the builds we're going to be able to make. Oh my god. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. So the early access will have 3 acts. 6 will be the total once the game fully is released. 6 characters will be available in the early access. And 30 maps. So the end game will be incomplete. But it'd be an early access for 6 months where we can just play the partial end game, so we won't get like the full end game that we have now, like in Path of Exile. So we'll get a little bit of end game. We'll be able to play maps. That's good. We'll be able to get an ascendancy. Early access, more action, in game content such as elite mechanics will be tested. Okay. So this sounds good. This sounds good, guys. So that comes in about 3 weeks. That'd be really cool. Take a look at some of the items. So these are just normal items. We have uniques. So these are some of the uniques they've uncovered so far. And it's just like low level, like leveling gear. Nothing like in game, like just yet. Grants level 1 Unleash skill. Widow Hell. Okay, we all know the Widow Hell. Winter's Bite. For each enemies that are in full life, critical strike chance. Okay. So these are some of the artwork for the new uniques. Wow, the art looks amazing, guys. I like these the best. This and this shield. This shield looks sick. Looks like a polearm or axe. That's a strange weapon. Some of the quests. Flask. Okay, no unique flask shown yet. Arctic armor. Armor breaker. Some of these are new. Armor breaker's new. For 2-handed and 1-handed maces. Bind Spectre. Blasphemy. Bone Cage. So these are the acts we'll have access to. Up to Act 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bosses per act? Is that per act? Or is that just like the final act? How many bosses each act? 4. About 4 to 6 bosses per act. That's interesting. So this is all the gameplays that we do have so far. And we still haven't seen mapping, guys. We haven't seen mapping yet. That's the one thing we haven't seen yet. I'm sad about that. In-game. You gain access to its in-game, each with more than 100 in-game maps. Each has its own boss fight and modifiers that enable revamped versions of many Path of Exile's past leagues. Saying a return, a boss, or a partner? That is a good question. Character class. Of course, those are the classes more in release. So these are all the classes. Templar, Shadow, Duelist, Marauder, Druid, Monk. So Druid and Monk is like the new classes. Never had those. And Warrior. Warrior's different from Marauder. So they made the Warrior, he's going to be mace and slams. The Marauder will be axes. Duelist for swords. No Scion. Okay. Interesting. Passive skill tree. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. I love how this looks. Oh my god, look at all the new skills, guys. Oh, it's gonna be so fun exploring this. Man, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait. November 15th. Mark your calendars, guys. Get your vacation in. Get ready. It's gonna be a heck of a day. November 15th. Friday, we'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then game all day, all night. Path of Exile 2. Get your snacks, your coffee. Oh, it's going to be so fun, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we'll have Path of Exile 2 early release, and then also after that, I'm pretty sure we'll have another League of Path of Exile as well. I'm sure they're not just going to stop Path of Exile League, so we're going to be in for a heck of a holiday season here, guys. We got so many games to play. We got Path of Exile 2. We got a new Path of Exile League. And it's just a great time to be an action RPG fan. I can't say much less than that. I mean, it really is. You just have so much games you can play that are action RPGs. We got Last Epoch, which I forgot about. And there's actually another one. No Rest for the Wicked was another one that was in early release. So there are a few that are in early release that they're still working on, but Last Epoch is fully out. And I didn't play the last season that they did. They did their first season, I believe. I didn't play Last Epoch's first season. I'm pretty sure I was playing something else, Path of Exile or Torchlight or something. I just didn't have time for Last Epoch. But I'm going to try to start playing a lot more action RPGs, get more videos out for you guys, more builds, more entertainment, more news. Try to do some more news-oriented videos, talk about different action RPGs that are out and things like that. I mean, we do have the new Torchlight season. Torchlight Infinite. Yeah, that just launched, I think maybe an hour ago. Frozen Canvas is a new league. Introduces this new class. And I do have Torchlight ready to go. We're playing Diablo 4. Playing a Barbarian right now. And I'm having a lot of fun in Diablo 4 currently. I'm going to start hopping into Torchlight as well. We're going to play a little bit of Torchlight. Try out this new class. See how good it is. There's no doubt that it won't be good. Like the last season of Torchlight, the class was actually really good as well. Like I had a blast with the new Carino, with the Blade Vortex. That was absolutely the Blade Vortex type build. That build was straight fire, straight pop, and I love that build. And Torchlight Infinite is a pretty fun game, guys. Like sometimes I'll play on the PC, and then at work I can, when I'm on break and stuff and lunch, I can play on my mobile phone. And it's a really fun blasting game. Like you just get in, hop in. It's not complicated. You just get in, blast. They got a few chase items. They got like items like a headhunter, similar to a headhunter in Mage Blood. So that's one thing that I love about action RPGs. Got to have those chase items. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like Diablo 4 when it first came out in the first few seasons. It just wasn't that chase hype factor. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like Diablo 3, right? You know, on Diablo 3, there's no chase items. Like you just jump in, somebody rushes you through, you get max level. You get all your gear, you get your full gear set, and it's just like smash some monsters, kill some monsters. But it gets boring because there's nothing to chase after. No economy, no selling, no accumulating wealth in the game. And they did a little bit better with Diablo 4 and the Vessels of Hatred. The trade market is actually really alive. There's actually reason to trade. There's chase items. It's fun to play. Got to give them props. They're definitely headed in the right direction. And that's definitely a good thing because we want our action RPGs to be great. We want the developers to go in the right direction and listen to the fans. And that's what I'm seeing in Diablo 4. And Torchlight Infinite is also doing something very similar in this new season, as they have introduced, they're like allowed everyone to play all the classes. Big bonus, they're testing, I guess with this season, letting everybody just, the only class you can't play without the battle pass is this new class here that they've introduced. But every other class, you can play every class. And they're changing the monetization features as well. So we'll be hopping in Torchlight as well. They added some new in-game to it. And it's just a beautiful game if you like I love the art style. It's like an anime, artsy type of action RPG, which is, I like anime, so I can't say I don't like it. So that's it, guys. I think we've covered just about everything I wanted to tonight. We'll be popping out some more videos. Maybe I'll do some videos in Diablo 4, playing my Barbarian. I don't know if you guys are playing Diablo 4 or not. The new Spiritborn class is really fun. Even though it's really strong, you know, it's still a fun class. It's like really smooth combat. Uh, I wish the barbarian was a little bit smoother, like how the spiritborn is, because like some of the barbarian skills are a little clunky, like the leap. The charge is pretty smooth, but I think it could be more smooth, like how the spiritborn is. Maybe they can change it up in the future. Who knows? But most of the classes are pretty smooth gameplay. I play the sorceress, and I pretty much have every class except druid and necromancer maxed out in Diablo 4. So we'll probably play a little bit more of that. Play some Torchlight, pop out some videos of Diablo 4 and Torchlight. Try to get you guys some entertainment and see if you guys maybe you see one of the videos and you're like, man, I want to try out Diablo 4 or Torchlight to pass time until Path of Exile 2. And then once Path of Exile 2 comes out, that's when we're going to be dropping a lot more videos as well on definitely on Path of Exile 2. Going to be cooking in that game. Got to figure out the meta, figure out the builds. I mean, there's going to be so much to discover. So go ahead and slam that like and subscribe button, guys. You don't want to miss out on future content. We're definitely going to try to ramp up our content. I'm going to try to do more live streaming. I know I keep saying this, but I need to start to try to do some live streaming. If you guys want to hang out and chat, if you need help with anything, maybe we could do some carries in Diablo or some party play in Torchlight. Who knows? I think Torchlight did add party play, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? We'll test it out and see. But until next time, guys, I think that's all we have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to slam the like and subscribe. Let me know what action RPG you're playing right now, and peace out.